Well, it has been 87 days since I last saw you guys, and it has been exactly 87 days since I almost died. I'm sure a lot of you are wondering where I've been, and it's pretty simple. My friend and I were hit by a drunk driver. He ran a red light. He almost killed both of us. He was going 35 miles an hour in an SUV. He put my friend into a coma for 2 weeks. She's had 10 surgeries. I've had 1 surgery. I still have 2 more to go. I have a shattered tibia, a shattered fibula, a torn ACL, and a torn MCL. We're both lucky to be alive. I'm kind of shaking right now even talking about it just because it's such a obviously intense memory. I was going to wait 3 more days until I posted this video. I felt it was necessary to just give myself some time to process everything that went on. It's obviously been an emotional roller coaster. I've had my high moments and my low moments. I haven't stopped living since the accident. I've been to Nashville, I've been to Chicago, I've been up north, and I've pretty much been with my friends nonstop since the accident, my friends and family. As you guys can probably tell, I'm no longer in California. And I know before this accident I was talking about coming home for the summer or for the foreseeable future. I had no idea what was going to come. But I didn't think it would end up like this. I'm going to tell you guys the full story about the accident later with some videos, some news articles, everything that happened. But for now, I just wanted to update you guys on the situation. It has been a wild ride. It's insane how much can change in such a short amount of time, how quickly something can be taken from you, how quickly your perspective can change. I've learned a lot in the course of these 3 months. I've felt a lot, I've seen a lot, and I'm just trying to put it all together. But as I've been sitting around, basically just contemplating everything and trying to keep my mind off of it, I've realized that I can't stop doing these videos. Yesterday I was pretty deep in a depression, if I'm being honest. I just laid in bed all day. As many of you guys know, a big part of my personality is my body, just working out and being athletic, getting my mind off things through physical pain, I guess. And for a long time, I wasn't able to do that. Thank God my friends and family were there, because without them, I don't know what I would have done. I'm thankful for my parents, everyone who's been there for me. I'm thankful to God. And I'm thankful for my friend Katie, who went through this whole situation with me and who's going through it herself. If you guys are people who pray, as I said after this accident happened, I guess I ask that you pray for us and pray for everyone else who's going through something similar. I'm a little bit rusty right now. I haven't talked in front of a camera in a while. But I guess one thing that I really want to say is that no matter what happens to you, you can still find a way to live. And for me, one of the ways that I feel most alive is when I'm doing videos. It's my passion. Since I can't really work out the same way I used to anymore, I'm realizing more and more each day that I need to be doing this. And I guess to circle back to what I was just saying about laying in bed all day yesterday, I realized if I'm not doing this, if I'm not doing something that gives me a reason to go on, the pain and the suffering is just unbearable. So for that reason, I'm going to start doing these videos again. It's a lot harder now. As you guys can see, it's not exactly easy for me to walk. I was stuck in this wheelchair for a whole month, but finally I'm off the crutches and I can kind of limp around. Thankfully, I'm able to bike again, so you guys are going to be seeing some of that. And recently, yesterday on a bike ride, I actually came to a conclusion that when all the surgeries are done, when I've healed enough, I have a goal in mind. I want to bike back to San Diego. And I want to do so to show that even after being injured really badly, you can still overcome things. And that's my goal right now. I just want to someday get back to at least somewhere near where I was before. I'm not sure I'll ever be able to run again the same way I used to, but I can still bike. And that's the message that I want to leave you with today. I know this video is probably not as polished as some of my videos have been, but the more I think about it, the more I realize that you can overcome anything that you're faced with, but you have to get creative and you have to stick to what you know. And for me, really the only thing I have right now are these videos once again. It's one of the only things that keeps me grounded, and I'm happy to be back doing them. Sorry for dropping off on the video project for 3 months, but as time goes on, I'm going to tell you more about the story, more about what I was doing, things like that. And I'm hoping that by seeing my own struggles, whatever you guys are going through, whatever it is that you're dealing with in life, maybe you can get some motivation off of this. Maybe that's my purpose for being here. I was put into a situation that I wouldn't wish upon my worst enemy. But I have to overcome it. I have to find a way through it. And I'm hoping that by finding my way, one of you guys can find yours, or see that there are other paths that you might have not seen before. Who knows what will come of this? As I sit here today, doing my first video since June 2nd, when this all went down, I'm happy and I'm feeling hopeful. I'm feeling nervous. I'm feeling uncertain. I have a pretty big mix of emotions going on within me right now. But I'm thankful to be alive. And I'm thankful to have one more video that I can do under my belt. And I'm really looking forward to just living again, man, because you don't know how fast things can change. The things that you take for granted, the people that you take for granted. And I would just encourage you guys to think about some of the things that you might do every day that you might not realize is a blessing. Maybe that's the last message I'll leave you with today. I know in a lot of these videos I talked about a lot of the things that I didn't have, or the things that I wished I had, some of the battles that were going on within my own mind. But since this accident, I've realized that I had a lot more going for me than I realized at the time. And I'm sure someday I'll look back on this moment and think the same thing. That's really all I got to say today, guys. Thanks for being here. Whoever's still watching these videos, thanks for tuning in again. I hope that I can give you guys something to think about, something to realize. I'm thinking that's what my purpose is. That's what my purpose for surviving this accident is. And I'm going to stick to that. So I'm going to get back to doing the videos as much as I can. I'm hoping daily. I have a lot of stuff coming up. I have a court date where I'm going to be seeing the guy who almost killed me. I'm going to be visiting my friend Katie again. The last time I saw her was in the hospital. And I'm hoping to show you guys the journey, the recovery process. It's going to be a long road for me. It's going to be over a year of surgery, of not being able to walk again, of having to relearn how to walk again. It's going to be a long road. But that's life, right? It is a long road. There's ups and there's downs. And I'm going to start documenting them again. Thanks for being here today, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.